Hey everybody, it's Al with BobCAD. So today I wanted to talk about rest milling, how easy it is to set up and to create a rest milling routine. Here is my sample geometry. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to do a milling job. This is going to be based off just some rectangular stock, and we'll pick up our start point and okay. Now in this case I'm working directly off the wireframe. We could work off the solid as well, but this is just a good example. And what we have is you can see how it narrows down within this area here. And so we're going to want to address how to pick up this area. So the first thing we're going to do is load in a pocketing routine. So we'll select our two boundaries and we're going to go to pocketing. All right, we're going to use a 1/2 inch end mill to begin with. We'll do the advanced pocket with the adaptive roughing. From here, we'll add a spiral lead in, and we'll go ahead and compute. Now, what we're going to see is the toolpath is going to cut everywhere it fits. And if it doesn't fit somewhere, then it's not going to generate any toolpath there. So really at any time when you're generating a toolpath for a 2D routine and the toolpath doesn't show up, either it doesn't fit or there's a geometry issue. But in this case, we don't have any geometry issues, but we do have some leftover material that's in this area. Okay, so how do we want to address that? One of the things we could do is we could reduce our tool size, but then that requires us to use that tool throughout the entire pocket. The other thing that we can do is use the rest machining, and it's super easy to set up. Really, we just go back into this feature here and we're going to add another pocketing cycle. Okay, so we take one of the available operations, the pocket cycle, and we pass it over to the current operation. So now we have 2 pocket cycles. From here, we're going to just drop our tool size down. I'm going to make this a 1/4 inch in this example. Again, we're going to do an advanced pocket with adaptive roughing, but you can see right here, there's a checkbox for rest roughing. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And what the rest roughing will do is it's going to load in the previous tool size, previous corner radius, and previous allowance. So it pre-populates what these values are. Generally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump up my tool size just a little bit, and because the size of the tool will determine how much area it was able to get. If you bump it up a little bit, you get a little more overlap, which is always a good idea to do. Other than that, that's really all we need to do. We have the new tool path set up. I'm going to come in here and compute it. And what we're going to see is that the second tool is going to go in and is going to target where the first tool couldn't fit. And again, we're using that adaptive routine. So we're going to get a nice tricordial, high-speed, adaptive toolpath to go in there and to clear that material where the larger tool didn't fit. And you can use this. This is also available in 3D if you're using the advanced rough. We do rest roughing as well, so you can target leftover material. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the color of this to a different color so it stands out a little bit. And what you can see is how the smaller tool is coming in here and it's clearing up this material. You'll also notice a lot of the linking here, the way that this reconnects and cleans up the material. This has been updated and smoothed out quite a bit. That's a really good routine to go in there and clean it up. You'll see the same thing over here. So that's going to go in there and remove the leftover material. Okay, so we'll launch a simulation here. So we'll do simulation. Some systems call this corner picking. This is definitely doing quite a bit more than corner picking, because you can see we were removing quite a bit of material with our cutter there. So you can see we're going to spiral down to get down to the bottom. Let me pause this. I have my what am I looking for? I have my enable machine components, and I didn't push the part off the table, so it thinks it's running into the table right now, but it's not. So let me, now that I turned that off, let me play this again. So we can see that it's spiraling, getting down to the bottom. Once it gets down to the bottom, it's going to work its way out. All right, clearing all the material that it can fit, where the tool fits. Jumps over, does the other side. Speed it up just a little bit. So you can see, again, there's quite a bit of material left here for that the tool was not able to get. So we're going to do a tool change here in just a second. All right, now we can see the smaller tool is coming and working its way in there and just targeting that leftover material. We can speed that up. It does a good job of cleaning up that material. Grabs all the corners as well and then works its way over to the other side. Really a great feature to allow you to use larger tools to clear most of the material and then come back with smaller tools to clean up whatever's left over. You know, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please reply back to the Facebook, the YouTube, or whatever thread this video may be posted in. If you like the video, let's get a thumbs up. If you have any comments, you can comment below. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that now. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.